What is good, yo? It's your boy Ty back here with another video. And in this video today, guys, we're going to be going over what we are going to see tomorrow in the Shades of Set. Now, what is this? Well, we're going to see basically rookie players that resemble other players. So, for example, a guy like Jalen Duren resembles Andre Drummond, and the rookie does have an EVO, Jeremy Sochan. EVOs, obviously, and it resembles AK-47, and then Banchero resembling Blake Griffin. Now, we're going to be diving into what these players could look like and how good they're going to be. Now, before we dive any further into that, if you are new to my channel and have not yet, make sure you smash that subscribe button as we're on the road to 110,000 subscribers. Now, here's the deal, okay? We got 3 separate leaks. Now, what is this? Let's just start with the first one, because that really talks about what we are going to see, okay? It says, speaking of rookies, we've got some new heat dropping in my team tomorrow. The new Shades of packs will feature 3 rookies, Jalen Duren, Jeremy Sochan, and Banchero, okay? And it says that evolve from Sapphire to Diamond. All 3 of them evolve from Sapphire to Diamond with 3 NBA stars their game could resemble. So starting with Jalen Duren, who evos to a Diamond resembling the amethyst Andre Drummond. And then we get Diamond Jeremy Sochan resembling AK-47. And then last, Banchero, which resembles Pink Diamond Blake Griffin, who very easily could be the best packable or best, card that you don't have to grind for right now in NBA 2K23 MyTEAM. Now, let's just start off with the bottom one, okay? Jalen Duren resembling Andre Drummond. Now, let's go. I just want to go back to this and see, right? Did we see a Jalen Duren? We did. 6'11", 7'3" wingspan. That's really the only thing to look at, because obviously by the time we got a Jalen Duren last year, he was just absolutely incredible. But 6'11", 7'3" wingspan at the power forward position that evos to a Diamond. Jalen Duren could be absolutely incredible at that power forward position. I'm just throwing that out there. I mean, a dude with length, versatility, decent player model, decent wingspan, and that could honestly do it all. Now, Andre Drummond on the flip side of things, do I think he is going to be anything great? Probably not. I mean, that's just me being completely honest with you. Why? Well, he's 6'11" with a 7'6" wingspan. He can only play center. He's probably not going to be able to shoot. I doubt his speed and lateral quickness is going to be great. He's going to be a center that, holds it down because of his player model, player build. But I just highly doubt Andre Drummond is going to be anything special. He's probably going to be one of the worst players we get in this set in general. Here's the deal though, guys. You got to realize when you pack either of these guys are going to start at a Sapphire, and you are going to be the ones that have to evo them unless you want to spend a bunch of MT on the pre-evoed version. So if you are trying to make MT tomorrow, maybe you buy the Sapphire versions, try to evo them quick and just turn and burn them, right? Evo them quick, sell them, and see if that's a way to make some MT. Now, next up, we got Jeremy Sochan and then Andrei Kirilenko. Yes, Andrei Kirilenko, Diamond in week 1. Now for Jeremy, did we see a Jeremy Sochan last year? I don't think we did. So here's what you're looking at with Jeremy Sochan. And the reason I'm going to search this is so you guys know exactly kind of what you're looking at here. So here's the deal, okay? He's going to be 6'9", okay? I want to see what his wingspan is, because that does matter in 2K and what type of player build. 7 foot plus, okay? Let's see if we can set exactly a 7 foot wingspan. So obviously he went to Baylor, and when I was watching him at Baylor, I guess, I mean, he just is long and versatile is the best way I can describe him. He does start at a Sapphire, evoing to a Diamond. Remember, at that power forward, small forward position, probably going to be a very, very solid option. Now, Andrei Kirilenko on the flip side of things is going to be absolutely incredible. Every Andrei Kirilenko that we see early on in my team is so elite. He's going to be able to shoot, going to be one of the best lockdown defenders in the entire game. Combine all of that, I mean, with just right now in 2K, the lack of great small forward, power forwards we have in the game. I mean, people are counting on LeBron. People are running Scotty Barnes. We finally got somebody that's going to be absolutely elite. Now, between Jeremy Sochan and between Andrei Kirilenko, your question might be, well, okay, Ty, but who's going to be the better card? It's going to be Andrei Kirilenko, almost undoubtedly. But they are going to probably play pretty similar, be about the same card. Just expect Andrei Kirilenko to have to have the advantage. Now, he said, that's what I'm saying. This is a reach. I mean, is it really a reach? I don't know. I mean, here's the deal. Obviously, you can say anything's a reach, but what does Jeremy Sochan do? I mean, I would say he's a versatile defensive player, at least from what I saw in college and in the NCAA tournament. So Next up, guys, we do see Paolo Banchero as well as Blake Griffin. Now, Banchero, if it's anything like last year, is going to have an absolutely incredible player model and player build. Now, the problem is he's still limited at that diamond, which I personally like. But again, 6'10", power forward center. Now, is he going to be better, let's say, than Jalen Duren at the power forward position? I guess we'll have to wait and see their stats, badges, and animations to really make that determination. But from what I saw last year in Banchero's player model and player build, I wouldn't put it past him. I think Banchero is going to be an absolute stud in my team. And then you get the highlight of tomorrow's set in Blake Griffin, who I personally think is going to be an absolutely elite big in my team. Now, his stats are not going to be as good as this Blake Griffin's. I'm not going to throw that out there. But what do we know about Blake Griffin early on in my team? First of all, he's going to be able to shoot. Second off, he's going to have decent speed. Those two things, in my opinion, is going to put him pretty similar to this card. Now, I'm not saying they're going to be the exact same. But here's the deal, okay? I think he's going to be an Anthony Davis with a little worse player build that can shoot a little bit better. That's kind of my opinion on things. Why? Well, it's just kind of what Blake Griffin does. Going to be decently fast. He's going to be able to handle the ball decently. Expect, obviously, badge-wise to be quite a bit better. I hope his release is what it's been in past years. And it's hard to tell just strictly because 2K's done a lot to the changes of releases. But I'm telling you guys right now, if they do what they've done to Blake Griffin in the past, he might be the best player in the entire game. I'm not even talking about the best big in the entire game. He's got what it takes to be the best player in the entire game. Wide player model. I'm not talking about his wingspan being that great, but he does have a wide player model. If his release is what it's been in the past, he could legitimately be one of the best bigs in the entire game. Now, what do I really like about Blake Griffin? Well, if you want to play him at power forward, you can, right? You can add that versatility to the court if you want to play him at power forward. If you want to play him at center, you can. One thing I like is just the versatility of everyone. So, for example, Duren can play power forward center. Sochan, AK, power forward, small forward, Banchero, as well as Blake Griffin, power forward center. So, I mean, depending on what position you want to play them at, you can play them at. And again, with Banchero, with all these EVO cards, look, obviously throughout the day, their prices for their best versions of the cards is going to decrease as people do EVO them. But EVOs are always a W in the My Team community. I mean, whether you're playing domination, whether you're playing, clutch time offline, they're easy modes to update these or upgrade these specific cards. So that's something to look at as well if you just are kind of trying to make that passive MT in a sense. For me, I'm probably most excited about Blake Griffin, but to say I'm not excited about AK, I'd be lying to you guys. I mean, we are looking at some of the best cards in the entire game. And yes, you guys still should be grinding for the likes of the trophy case set. But I'd be very surprised if a guy like Andrei Kirilenko is not easily better than the reward Lamar Odom that we have seen right now in my team. So that's kind of the stuff to look at, guys. Expect the best power forward center in the game tomorrow. Expect maybe the best power forward, small forward in the game tomorrow, and AK-47 as well. Gonna be very intrigued to see what these Diamond Evo cards and how good they are compared to like the AKs and Blake Griffins of the world as well. I want to hear your guys' thoughts on all of these shades of sets down below in the comments. Is this something that excites you, or are you guys like, meh, it's not really like that? I think for a first content drop, especially compared to what we saw last year, this is a massive W in the My Team community. Drop a like on the video, subscribe if you are doing as always, man. I love you guys, and have a blessed day.